Daniel was exhausted when he pulled into the old roadside motel just after midnight. The neon sign flickered above him, buzzing like an insect ready to die. Inside the reception, an old man handed him the key to room 6. But before Daniel could leave, the man leaned forward with a cold, serious look in his eyes. "Never open the door if someone knocks after midnight," he warned. Daniel gave a tired laugh. He assumed it was some kind of local joke or attempt to spook travelers. Still, the strange warning lingered in his mind as he walked down the narrow hallway and unlocked his room. The room was old and unsettling. The wallpaper peeled at the corners, and the dim lamp cast long, uncomfortable shadows. Across from the bed stood an antique mirror, far too tall and far too old for the rest of the furniture. Daniel shrugged, tossed his bag onto the chair, and tried to convince himself it was just another cheap motel. He lay down, but sleep wouldn't come. At 12:15 a.m., 3 knocks echoed through the silence. Knock, knock, knock. His heart skipped. He froze in bed, remembering the old man's words. Then, from the other side of the door came a whisper. "Let me in." Daniel sat up, gripping the sheets. He checked his phone. The time glared back at him. 12:16 a.m. The knocking grew louder. The whisper turned into a growl. "Let me in." Just as he built up the courage to call the front desk, the mirror across the room began to fog. A handprint appeared on the glass, pressing from the inside. Then another. Then a pale face. His own face, but drained of color, with hollow black eyes, pressed against the surface. Daniel stumbled backward, whispering to himself, "This isn't real. This isn't real." The knocking on the door suddenly stopped. Silence swallowed the room. For a moment he thought it was over. But then, directly behind him, a voice breathed against his ear. "You should have opened the door." The mirror cracked loudly. Shards exploded outward as his pale double stepped into the room. Its grin was wide and unnatural. Daniel screamed, but the lights flickered out before anyone could hear him. When the manager unlocked the room the next morning, the bed was empty. The mirror was gone, and room 6 was never rented again.